Oh, hi there everybody, Jason here. I haven't posted a video in quite a while actually because, well, I've been busy playing games. As you can see behind me here, I have my big wall of NES. I have almost the entire complete collection. And I've played hundreds of the NES games, but there's also hundreds of NES games I haven't played. So my goal this year was to play through 100 NES games. And with a couple months left, I'll be able to, I'm about 85 games in, so with 2 months left, I'll be able to get through the other 15. And this video is just to show, this is like a helpful video for, especially the way the prices are with video games. These are some games you should not pick up at all unless they're at a garage sale for a couple bucks. These games that I've played, that I picked out to play, I didn't know they were going to be bad. A couple of them I did know that they were going to be bad. I just wanted to see how bad they were. And the other ones I thought, let's give them a try, and they just ended up being horrible. So all these games are games you should never play, you should never buy, unless you absolutely have to have every game. So just to start off, I picked out about 14 games here. First of all, I got Action 52, which, well, I knew this was going to be bad, but I had to see how bad, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But at least it's funny bad. This is the type of game where you're going to laugh your ass off at how bad well, everything is, from gameplay to graphics to sound to level design to everything. It's worth picking up if you like a laugh, but don't ever, everything you've heard about this game is true. It is horrible. So it's not a cheap game, but it's funny. I picked out this game because this is notoriously known as a really bad game. I played it to see how bad it is. Yes, it's bad, but it's not horrible. It's actually playable. It's annoying. It's repetitive. It's difficult in certain spots, but it's not horrible. If you see this for a cheap price, I doubt you're going to enjoy it, but you won't have a bad taste in your mouth after playing it. It's not horrible, but there's really no need to go out and buy that game. Here's a really bad game. Bad Street Brawler. Well, it's made by Mattel, so, you know, there you go, the Barbie people. Of course, they also did in television, so it can't be all bad. This is just your most generic of beat-em-ups, just repetitive. It's a really bad game. Don't buy it unless, like I say, you find it at a garage sale for a couple bucks. Another game that I knew was going to be bad, mainly because of the angry video game nerd making it famous, Dr. Jekyll Mr Hyde. Now this game is bad, but kind of like Back to the Future, it's not horrible. It's actually, I actually passed it because I actually wanted to pass it. It's slow moving. It's got decent graphics and decent music, and I was compelled to beat it. So it can't be all bad. So it's a bad game, but it's not pure poison like some people seem to think it is. Here's what I think is a bad game, and I've read some people's reviews that they actually like this game. This is not good. If you like it, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. I didn't find any enjoyment. I tried to get as far as I can. I got to level 3, and I just got bored. Maybe the game gets better as you get farther in, but I just couldn't stomach it anymore, so I stopped playing. And I always try to play a game, you know, far into it. I just don't put in a game for half an hour and say I play it. I try to get far. I try to see the other levels. So most of these games I did invest a good amount of time in, and it was wasted time. Horrible. F15 City War. Horrible, repetitive, boring, same boring music, same boring patterns. I got up to the 5th and final level. I could have passed it. I just didn't want to. It's just a horrible game. Don't get it, please. I picked this because this was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid. I used to love Knight Rider. Stupid. Really has nothing to do with the show at all. It's a poor man's spy hunter, and that's being kind. It's just, it's bad. It's not a good game. If you're a fan of Knight Rider, just watch the old shows and don't even try to play that game. This one I should have saved for last, but I'm kind of going in alphabetical order here. This is a movie, The Last Starfighter, that I enjoyed very much. Came out in the 80s. And from what I've read about it, this is actually a remake of a poor computer game. This might be the worst game I played all year. It's so bad that it will actually slowly eat away the other games that are next to it on your shelf. I have quarantined this game. I put it in its own corner. And one day when I sell it, I will probably sell it for $1 and be happy that I got $1 for it. God, here's another one. Jeez, this video is killing me. It's bringing back nothing but bad memories. World GP. This is so bad. Now, maybe people love IndyCar simulations. This might be right up your alley, but this is just so bad. I mean, the turning, you can't just hold the control pad. You actually have to tap it to turn, and to get used to that is maddening. And the worst thing about this game is not only the sound effects, the engine noise. I can't remember. I just remember it giving me many headaches. No music while you race. If you don't qualify, and you have to do 5 laps of long laps to qualify for the race, you actually have to sit there and watch the computers do a 9-lap race or so just to make it to the next qualifying. You can't even fast forward. You got to sit there for like 20 minutes watching the computers play. This is bad. Just I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just bring me down. It's not getting any better. Probably the worst football game I ever played. NFL, LJN. Probably the slowest moving football game you will ever play. It's just so slow. It's so bad. The characters are so small. At least they did do 11 versus 11, which I guess is something. But this, it's bad. It's probably the worst football game I ever played. And that's saying something because I've been playing sports games for a long time. Now here's another game that's, well, the theme is bad. Power Punch 2, which was supposed to be the sequel to Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And it's nothing like it at all. I mean, it tries to be a little bit like it. I mean, you got from your back and you're battling, and there's no really patterns to follow. The music is annoying. I was hoping it would be, I figured if it was half as good as Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, it'd be worth it. But it's really like not even a quarter as good. I mean, this is just pass it by. Don't put it in until it's the last game you ever play, but then you'll have bad memories. I had to play this game even though I knew it was going to be bad because it's probably my favorite Schwarzenegger movie, Predator, or my friend calls it Predator, Predator. I've seen other people do videos on this. It's bad. There's levels where you don't even have a gun, and this is, Predator. I mean, he's got a gun on the back right there. He's got a gun on the front. I mean, it's not fun, as most movie games are. If you like the color, just because if you're a Schwarzenegger fan, buy it. Don't ever play it. Arnold wouldn't play that game. Robocop 2. I liked the movie. I liked Robocop 1 and Robocop 2 when it came out. And the first Robocop game I played a long time ago, I didn't think it was that good. This is much worse. The controls are floaty. The fact that you have to find a certain amount of things on a level to pass it. If not, you have to go back and redo the whole level. I didn't get that far in this game. I think there's... I forget what the manual said. There's maybe like 20 levels or something like that. I got up to level like 7 and I couldn't take it anymore. So I just... And last but not least, everybody loves Snoopy. But after this game, I don't think I could love Snoopy anymore. It's Snoopy's Silly Sports Spectacular. And the competitions are just, they're stupid, boring, and you just keep redoing them over and over. And it's bad. Even if you love Snoopy, if you love the Peanuts gang, this will make you hate them. You won't even want to watch, I think the Halloween special's coming on tonight. It's October 29th. I will watch, The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, but do not play this game. So those are some games. Don't waste your money on. I mean, I bought all these games like 17, 18 years ago when they were all cheap. And I'm not even going to look up what the value of these games are because even if they were $3, I wouldn't do it. So only get them if you must have the complete collection. Only get them if you find them super cheap at a garage sale and you want to see how bad they are. That's sometimes why I pick out bad games, because I want to see how bad they are. But when they're even as worse than you think they are, it's sad. So to try to cheer myself up, the next video I'll do, hopefully in the next couple weeks, is I'll cover some of the really good games, the games you should be buying on the NES, and hopefully help you out so you know how to spend your money with the way game prices are nowadays. So thanks for watching the video. Leave any comments that you like, and I'll try to post another one up in the next few weeks. Thanks for watching.